All right, welcome everyone. This is called the Yeti Podcast. It is currently May 22nd, 2019. And this podcast is mainly going to be about sports, talking baseball, football, and basketball. And so let's get right into it. We're going to be talking about the Mets today. Right now they are 22-25. Just got swept by the worst place, Miami Marlins. Won the first two games against Washington in a 4-game series. So I'm a Mets fan, talking a lot about the Mets. And today we got DeGrom versus Scherzer. Big game. Could win the series with this win, but as of late, the Mets need a lot more than winning series. They need a couple sweeps, and through this upcoming games, we need a bunch of wins. These last, this 15-game stretch against these teams, we were looking to, win at least 75% of them. We started off winning the first two against Miami. The third game got postponed. Not a huge deal. We'll play them in August. Then we went to Washington, and we only won one of three. Then we went to Miami, and we got swept. And now we're here. We won the first two games, looking to hopefully sweep them this series, because then we got Detroit coming in next during this weekend. Hopefully we can at least win 2 out of 3 there. And then because we go on the road, we go to LA. And we got the Dodgers, and we got a surprisingly good Arizona Diamondbacks team for 3 games. Then we come back here and play the other 2 West Coast teams, the Giants and Colorado. So it's only May, but this is a very crucial point of our season. 22-25. Division isn't running away from us. Atlanta only 2.5 in front of us, and Philly, who just lost last night on a walk-off to the Cubs. They're 28-20, only 5.5 back of first place. So yeah, we got a lot of positives. Surprisingly, on this season, you got Pete Alonso, who just hit his 16th home run last night, basically carrying us through this year. I really don't know where we would be without Alonso this year. It's funny, a lot of people wanted him to stay in the minors the first, 11 or 15 days or games. If he was sent down for the first 15 games, I don't even know where we would be at right now. We'd be awful. We'd be god-awful. So we got Pete Alonso, amazing player for us right now. Jeff McNeil, one of the best averages in the league, and he's just carrying us too. It's batting like 340 something, really carrying us through this year. But then we got DeGrom and Syndergaard, who they're really struggling this year. And we'll see if DeGrom can have a big win tonight. Granted, it's the same thing as last year. I don't know what it is with the Mets sometimes when they go on these losing streaks. Our pitchers are amazing, and then we can't hit. And then when we're scoring 6-7 runs a game like we did in the beginning of the year, our pitchers can't pitch. So we need to find consistency. Once we get our pitchers and batters on the same page, then we'll put a few win streaks together. But as of now, we just got to take it one game at a time. It's still early in the season. We just got the news yesterday, or it was 2 days ago, on Monday the 20th, that Cespedes fell in a hole on his ranch and broke his ankle. So now he's going to be done for the rest of the year. Jed Lowry, he doesn't look like he's coming back anytime soon. So we'll see how this team does. We have not so hard of a schedule coming up. We got to push through it. Hopefully we can be 500 by the time we play the Yankees on June 10th and 11th. Be a little competitive there. And then after that, we got a tough schedule. We got Cardinals, Atlanta, Chicago, at Philly. All those games are away. So I feel like we'll know. Yeah, we'll basically know the rest of the season on that road trip. We got 3 at Atlanta, 3 at Chicago, 3 against Atlanta at Atlanta, 4 at Chicago. We play the Cubs for 4, and then another 4 on the road against Philly. And then we come back home and play Atlanta for 3. Come back home and play New York. We play the Yankees for 2. Off day, and then we play Philly at home for 3, and then that's the All-Star break. So do I see them finishing 500 this first half? I do not. I think they're going to be 4 or 5 games under. I think they're going to be maybe 7 games under, if I had to guess, in all honesty. I hope not. You know what I mean? As a Mets fan, you can only hope. Let's see you do, but they might be 4 games under. 7 games under, and then make their way back to like 4 or 5 games under by the All-Star break. But we'll see. We'll see what's happening. Yankees are rolling. Yankees 30. I think they're like 30 wins already. 30 and 17 for the Yankees. Yankees 13 over, surprising with all these injuries. But that's what a good organization gets you. When you got a good organization like the Yankees always do, always contending, it's always the next man up. And that's why they've always been good. They've always been contenders. As a Mets fan, that's what you hope for. You don't want to hear any more rebuilding. This is New York, a big market city. This is not Kansas City. With all respect to Kansas City, this is not Kansas City. This is not Milwaukee. This is New York, and this is where the best of the best should be. So we'll see. It's May 22nd. We'll see. We got DeGrom versus Scherzer tonight. We'll see what goes on with that. Hopefully we can get a win tonight and let our bats roll against Scherzer. But we'll see. All right. Thank you for listening, guys. This is my first podcast. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a great day.